Leak season is officially upon us. Things are starting to swell up to the point where it's pretty obvious we're going to start getting concrete Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet leaks within the coming days. Let's talk about it. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Botox Media. Before we get into today's topic, I just want to say thank you all so much for the support on my video yesterday. 7 things you should do to get ready for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I was not expecting that video to do so well. We got a ton of new members in the Discord yesterday. You should check that out as well. And it's just been a lot of fun. I didn't expect the Pokemon video to do so well. It really makes me happy. I'm finally becoming the PokeTuber I was always meant to be. Now, and before we get to today's topic, I do want to also correct myself on 3 things that I said in that video. First of all, well, 2 of them are pronunciations. Armor Rouge. That's the name of that Pokemon. I said Armor Rogue. Specifically, I said Armor Rogue or Armor Rouge. I didn't know at the time. But the spelling is obviously Armor Rouge, like, you know, Rouge the Bat from Sonic, that sexy bat from Sonic. And then this one kind of broke my heart. Someone commented this. I've always pronounced Phalanx as Phalanx. I think Phalanx sounds better. Phalanx makes more sense, I'll admit. But I'm kind of sad about that. So it's pronounced Phalanx. I didn't know that. I don't watch the anime. And then the final thing is breeding. So breeding is a little weird in Scarlet and Violet. I said that there's no breeding. I don't think there's breeding in the conventional sense. It sounds like it's going to be tied to the new, like, our new form of, like, the Pokemon Camp, kind of Pokemon Picnic thing they have going on. But we don't know exact details. There is going to be something in the game, it seems, but we don't have concrete details. But I was wrong in saying there's no breeding point blank. There probably is, but we will see on release day. Or maybe we'll be seeing much sooner than that because, folks, I really do think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are going to be leaking very soon. So I was doing some research, and I realized, and I actually found an article from, what is it even called? Notebookcheck.com. Wow, that's the result that came up. I couldn't remember when Pokemon Sword and Shield leaked, and I was very surprised to see it leaked on November 3rd, 2019. That is when the entire Pokédex came out. I don't know if you guys have a calendar near you, but it is November 3rd, 2022. Now, granted, Sword and Shield came out on November 15th, whereas Scarlet and Violet came out 3 days later, or are coming out 3 days later on November 18th, 2022. But I think that's all you need to know. Leaks are going to start happening very soon for this game, and y'all need to prepare. I know some people really don't like leaks. I am not one of those people. Give me them. I will gobble them all up. I love seeing new Pokemon, and I'm sure, you know, having it be a raw experience while playing the game, that's nice. As a content creator, it's kind of hard for me to avoid that, and I just like seeing the new Pokemon. So, get ready. Now, I want to explain what this means for me as a YouTube channel. I cover leaks. I'm going to cover leaks. Things you will never see from me, though, is putting spoilers and leaks in thumbnails. I'm not going to do that. If I use a leaked Pokemon in a thumbnail, I will blur it out, but, you know, like, have the shape and kind of, you know, clickbait, just honestly. But I'll never put it in the thumbnail. I don't want to ruin the game for you all. Now, once the game is out, that's completely different. I'll put stuff in the thumbnail. But pre-release, I'm not putting, like, you know, Brigatito's final evolution in the thumbnail. So just subscribe with the confidence knowing you're not going to get blatant spoilers from me. If you don't want those leaks, I'm still going to make those videos. Just don't click on them if you don't want to see that stuff. I'll make those videos when the actual leaks start happening. Now, I mentioned Spaghettito's evolution because that is kind of the topic of today's video. There's this leaked video, or a leaked short going around of a supposed Spaghettito evolution, as well as a Paldean Tauros walking around the Pokemon Camp, Pokemon Picnic feature. Pretty sure it's fake. 99% sure. There's like a slight chance it's real, but I'm going to show it now anyway. From what I can tell, it seems to be using like a modded Gardevoir. The cry is pretty similar. It's very something right here. So I'm pretty sure this is fake. It is bipedal, which I know a lot of people aren't typically a fan of. I honestly, my opinion, this design's actually not bad. I kind of like it. Definitely Delphox vibes, for sure. And while I don't love Delphox is okay. So pretty sure this leak is fake. There's also some other screenshots from I think a different Spanish leaker, because the same thing with the Spaghettito leak. There's another leak for different Spaghettito evolutions that are just like really blurry screenshots. I don't really know what to make of them. I don't know if they're real or not. I don't think there's been any real concrete leaks. I see people on 4chan posting that they have the game, and then it's just a super blurry screenshot of the Switch, and it's something we've already seen before, so you can assume they're lying. But the reality of it is November 3rd. The game's come out in just over 2 weeks now. Retailers are going to start breaking street date. As soon as that happens, within a day or two, the game is going to be completely dumped online. Get ready for that. That is the point of this video. I just want to make sure everybody's ready, because I know some people really just like having that raw experience, you know, and seeing the new Pokemon in-game for the first time. I remember when Sword and Shield leaked, or God, I even remember going back to like Black and White 2. Not even that wasn't even a leak, I remember, but I just remember seeing like Japanese gameplay on YouTube before they were a worldwide release and being like, oh my goodness, I shouldn't be seeing this right now. And then, you know, X and Y, that's when it really started with leaks. I remember seeing Greninja leak for the first time, and Delphox. I thought Delphox was fake. Sun and Moon, I think they revealed basically everything pre-release, so there wasn't really much to leak. But then Sword and Shield, when they went back, and there was a ton of leaks there, you know, I remember seeing Thwacky, Grookey's evolution, and just being like, man, that's not that good, is it? So yeah, if experiencing Pokemon and just seeing all these new forms for the first time is part of the appeal for you, stay off the internet, stay off Twitter, stay off your social media platform of choice. You're going to start seeing stuff pop up. Don't blame people for talking about it. Like I said, I'm going to blur out stuff in my thumbnails, but you have to understand, this is the internet. People are going to talk about leaks and spoilers. Don't put yourself in a position where you're going to see that on your YouTube feed or your Twitter feed. Just don't do that. Because I know there are other channels that will post the full spoilers and leaks in the thumbnail. And I know that's a big point of contention for a lot of people. So just keep your eyes peeled. And know that if you subscribe to me, I'm not going to do that. Just only blurred images. That's the moral of the story. Now, with that said, we're going to wrap up this video here. This video is also me just kind of like prepping. This is laying the groundwork for how I'm uploading Pokemon content, because that video did so well. I've always dreamt of just making a lot of Pokemon videos. That video, I think, kind of maybe allow me to do that. It's still great gaining views, so I really do appreciate it. What videos do you want to see me make? Any suggestions are welcome. Let me know down in the comments below, because I really do think starting tomorrow or later this week, or I guess early next week, we are going to start seeing a ton of stuff happen with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We did get some new overview trailers as well. I was thinking about making a video on that. We saw some pretty decent looking graphical upgrades, but I figured I can just mention it right now. The game looks better than it did when they revealed it. Wow, who would have thought? So that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for the support and for watching. Of course, subscribe here for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet coverage. You can follow me on Twitter at Botox Media. You can join my Discord. We have a ton of new Pokemon people in there, already planning out who they're going to squad up with in multiplayer on release day. That was one of the main goals of that initial video, was to kind of have a place for people to come to and play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with if they didn't have friends that were getting the game, you know. So now you can go there and just find some people to play with on release day, which is just really exciting. I'm glad I can do that. And I once again really appreciate the support. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go maybe do some shiny hunting. I got a shiny Phantump the other day. I want to get Pumpkaboo now to round out the Halloween duo, even though it's already November 3rd. But until next time, folks, peace.